I guess to start off, how are you guys enjoying Uproar? You know, how'd you guys decide to join up with the tour and everything?
Yeah, good. You know, just getting out on the road, to the US again. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've sort of been here, and I guess we're only here a few months ago, but it's just good to be back out.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, we caught up at Rock on the Range, so what has been going on with the band since then?
Well, since then we were in Europe again for June July festival season, and basically just non-stop touring, just plenty of festivals and lots of fun.
So it's been one of your craziest festival stories so far?
Well, them having a rattlesnake up the road's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you got me paranoid today.
Never seen a rattlesnake in the wild before, and apparently this one's lost its rattle, so they're going to glue it back on. I don't know.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys are still touring the No Guts, No Glory album. Are you guys working on any new material about it?
Well, we always ride on the road, so we're always working on ideas here and there and stuff like that whenever we get a chance.
Yeah, no, we're always doing as much as we can. We'll probably be doing this album for the next, I mean, it only came out like March or so.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing this one until about 2011. Then maybe work on one 2012.
So your music has such that raw, like dirty rock and roll feel. What are 3 words you would use to describe your music?
Rock and roll.
Powerhouse rock and roll.
Oh, it fits. So, what is your favorite aspect of playing a live show?
I think just plugging in and just, you know, the crowd, interaction between the band and the crowd. When they start really getting into it, and when we're getting into it, and it just sort of takes up to a next level. Like, I mean, the second you walk out, they're into it because you're there and you're playing and you're rocking, and they just want to have a drink, and they've been drinking all night. They just want some rock and roll, and we're right into it because we've been waiting all day to hit the stage. But then once it gets to the next level, and they start, crowd surfing and throwing people up in the air and jumping on the stage and stuff. That's what I love. It's just the craziness that it can get to.
Oh, of course. Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
We just have a few beers, we just sort of just get ready for the gig. I think we just sort of just want to get up there and play.
So, I was looking at another interview you guys did, and I saw that you did mention the Screaming Jets in an interview, so thank you so much for that. But how does the scene differ, coming from Australia, versus the States?
Well, we sort of haven't been there we haven't played shows there since 2007.
You're going back soon, though.
We go back in October.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's changing. From what I've heard, it's changing. We spent some time over Christmas there, and I do know that there was more rock bands coming around. I'm actually interested to see what it's like now. We go back there.
Yeah, of course.
That's good. So, since the last album release and all the touring, how's life changed for you guys?
Nothing really. We're just on the road, still on the road. We just love getting out on the road. I mean, as you can see, these are my same jeans. I think I probably had on last time. A bit worse for wear. We're the same people, exactly the same. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, no, this is our life.
So what are the plans for after Uproar? I saw some European dates after this.
Yeah, we've got we've got New Zealand after this.
New Zealand, and then Australia.
Yep, and Australia, and then
Europe and the UK.
Europe and UK, which is almost sold out or so. So it's really good.
Yeah, and then we're back to Australia again for another tour over there. So it's just it'll be good, and then I guess we're probably back to the US.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah,
that should be the plan.
Any time off at all?
Nah.
Maybe 2012.
Different style of music, but Bon Jovi, sleep when I'm dead.
So how has social media been a tool for you guys as a band? We see this uprise of social media with Twitter and Facebook and all that. How is
social media? Okay. You've got to embrace it, because if fans are into it, you've got to be into it, and it's always been fun. They send you messages and stuff. To me, I look at it as the evolution of fan mail, or interaction with fan and bands, because there was I bought a ZZ Top CD. It was actually Afterburner, and eliminate it as well at the same time. And on the back it would say, send your fan mail to Houston, something, Texas, and there was a number there and a street name, I can't remember what it was. But that's what you would do if you want to write a letter. I don't think I remember sending a letter. I was a kid. But yeah, that's what you had to do, and then the response would take forever to come back.
No,
you know what I mean? And as if Billy Gibbons is sitting down hand writing a response. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with this way, you can actually type a response back. You can do it on your BlackBerry. You know, you sit there backstage waiting to go on stage. He comes in, you just go, no, how you going, mate? No worries, we'll be down there in Buffalo. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, bring your mates. We'll have a few beers. Be a good time. You know, you can actually do that.
Oh yeah. Like, I also think, you know, having music in video games and all that stuff now has, like, opened the door to, like, a whole new audience. And, like, I think we're also seeing this resurgence of rock music coming back up, and it's great.
Well, rock music gets people going. It's adrenalising, you know, so if you're playing Need for Speed or Madden or, you know, anything, you know, if you're shooting somebody, you want to be fired up when you're doing it.
You guys had stuff in WWE, too, before.
Yeah, and the wrestling as well, yep. Yeah.
So, I guess music is the universal language that everyone can speak. What do you guys hope that your music says?
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Just, you know, fucking forget about all the
just have
troubles.
a drink and go nuts, you know.
Just
forget about the law, forget about what people tell you to do, forget about when someone says stop crowd surfing or get off the shoulders or
just do it.
You know, none of that shit. Just do what you want.
Do what you want. You want to jump off your house roof into a pool. You know,
make no mistake. When we drink, we get in there and have a go. You know, that's what Back on the Bottle was written about.
Yeah, you know,
it's about.
I remember a fucking good time.
Yeah, the first night of this tour, they had an after party, and it was just sort of. We just finished the Canadian leg, and we sort of just finished Europe, so we all got on the drink, and we just went nuts. You know, we just.
I ended up passed out underneath a bus and was woken up by the driver as he was doing his rounds and checking before the bus left. Had he not woken me up, I'd have a big tyre mark through my fucking...
Yeah, that wouldn't be too good.
But, you know, we'd love to have a good time, and it's just, sometimes I think in life you've got to live.
Yeah.
You know, because at some point you might not be able to do those things.
Yeah.
That's well put. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for talking to me today. I appreciate it. Is there any message or comment you'd like to share with our
Don't play with a rattlesnake. He might not have a rattle, but he'll still bite you and it will kill you. It's down the road if you hear.
Great. Thank you.
No worries at all.